Owatonna traffic, Cessna 362 on the ramp, taxiing to runway 12 via Alpha, Owatonna. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we got the plane up and started. It's been a rough start to our morning so far, but here we are. The weather's looking a little overcast, but not too bad. We're going to be flying southeast today over to Prairie Du Chen. Nice little airport south of Winona. They have a nice little runway that is right on the Mississippi River. Very excited to be flying that direction again. One of my favorite directions to be flying. It's going to be nice and chill today, but we are going to have quite a bit of wind as we get up to our cruising altitude of, we're probably going to shoot for 5,500 today. We'll check out our cloud conditions once we get a little bit higher as well, see how that is. Other than that, sit back, relax, enjoy the flight, and welcome to another day in the life of a 150 pilot. So we'll do our run up really quick. Brakes set and hold, seatbelt is secure, doors and windows are closed and locked, feeling good there. Flight controls, free and correct, feeling good, looking good. Flight instruments, everything looks good. We already have our altimeter set. PSI looks good, heading indicator looks good. Fuel is currently full on both. A little bit lesser on the right side. And lights are good, taxi's on. We're trimmed for takeoff, we're full mix. We're good there. Mixture rich, throttle up to 1700. Magnetos, check 1. We're good. Magneto, check 2. Good there. Carb heat, in that drop. Instruments, everything looks good. Oil temp is in the green. Oil pressure is in the green. And alternator is good. Sounds good, feels good. Meters are set. Wing flaps is required. And lights is required. Before takeoff, doors and windows again. Fuel quantity, we'll check. Fuel shut off. Verify. Elevator trim. Mixture rich. Wing flaps and lights. Owatonna traffic, Cessna 362, departing runway 12. It'll be a straight-out departure to the southeast. Owatonna traffic. Looking clear, looking nice. Owatonna traffic, Cessna 362, 2 miles off departure end of 12, 2000, climbing for 4005, departing to the southeast. Owatonna traffic. Landing light off. We got our climb checklist. We'll make sure that we're doing our correct things here. Takeoff, short field, en route climb. Airspeed 65 to 75, we're right in the middle, 70. Throttle full open and mixture rich. Once we get to cruise, we'll adjust our powers required, our elevator trim, our mixture, and our heading indicator.
Traffic 96, turning up crosswind.
Owatonna traffic, Cessna 362, 8 miles southeast of the field, 4000, climbing 5005, departing to the southeast. Last call, Owatonna. Alright, beautiful southern Minnesota, we have reached our cruise altitude. We are at 5,500, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to grab our cruise checklist. Make sure that everything is where it needs to be. That's going to be on the back side here. Our cruise, our power as required. We have that set right here at 2400. We have our elevator trim, have that right here, that is adjusted. Our mixture right here, and our heading indicator is set. We are currently, our track is about 109, maybe, yeah, 110, 120, give or take. That's what we're shooting for. We're going all the way down to Prairie Du Chen. And from here, we can do our calculations, but you can see on the map here where we're at and where we're going. We left Owatonna, we're going down to KPDC, Papa Delta Charlie. And let's see, 80 nautical miles to get there. Also going to verify all of our switches are good, master still on, parking brakes off, our fuel looks good, oil temp, oil pressure are both good. Our flaps, our cabin air, cabin heat, if we need to change any of that stuff we can. Our fuses are all in, hops time is looking good, tach's good, amps are still positive, and we have our Rochester approach just to make sure that we're not getting in the way of any other traffic. I always listen into the Deltas or Charlies around me if I can, just to make sure that I'm not in the way of anybody else's traffic. And yeah, all of our instruments are good. Good to go, have our timer counting up from the moment that we took off. And I'll see you guys in Prairie Du Chen. So we're about 24 miles to our next destination. That's going to be Prairie Du Chen. Papa Delta Charlie. We're at 5,500. We need to get down to our traffic pattern of 1660. So we're going to grab our checklist and start our descent. So here we go. Descent, power is required, fuel shut-off valve is on. We're going to enrich it. Going full rich. Car feed on is required and ATIS altimeter set. So we're going to drop our power a little bit, start our descent. We begin our descent, we can go about somewhere between 500 and 1,000 feet per minute. We already grabbed our ATIS, so we're good to go there. Fuel's looking good, oil temp, oil pressure looking good, everything else is on and good. Going here. The cabin air. And keeping our descent coming. So we're going to brief what we're doing here. So we're coming into a West Gulf airport with Echo airspace above. Our wind is from 130. We have two options, 14 and 11. But as you can see, the 11 is going to give us better clearance to taxi back. So I'm just going to use 11 this time. I don't want to have to taxi back on the runway. There's a difference of 10 degrees. Not an issue there. So we're going to go straight into runway 11. Our traffic pattern altitude is 1660. That's obviously MSL. And our airport elevation is 660. We have pilot controlled lighting. Longest runway is 5,000 feet. And we have our AWOS. We already got that. I think I said ATIS earlier, but yep, we already got that. We're at 4,500. We're keeping course. And we're 19 miles to our destination. We are descending, we're coming through 4,000, 3,500. Now we have a rogue over here. We have 19, and on the north side 18. So instead of getting down to 1660 right away, I'm just going to descend us down to 2,000 so we make sure that we have all obstruction cleared. Prairie Du Chen traffic, Cessna 362 is 15 miles to the northwest, inbound for touch and go on runway 11. Prairie Du Chen. On speed 83, we went into that headwind as we descended. Big wind change. One thing we have that's tall is off to our right. We have some tall towers at 1526. Plenty of space with them right now. Horizontal and vertical. Prairie Du Chen traffic, Cessna 362 is 10 miles northwest, 2,100 inbound for touch and go on runway 11. Prairie Du Chen. Alright, have the runway in sight. You can see right there, we got two runways, one kind of that way and one going this way. We're going straight in for 11. Prairie Du Chen, Cessna 362 is 7 miles northwest, 2,100 inbound for straight in runway 11, touch and go. Prairie Du Chen.
Departing the pattern.
And doing our landing checklist, landing light on. Fuel is good, switches is good, seat belts, those are good. Should we tighten them up a little bit? We'll add flaps when we need to. We've made our calls, everything's looking good. Prairie Du Chen, Cessna 362, 5 miles straight and final, 11 for a touch and go. Prairie Du Chen. A little hard. Flaps going up. Car feet off. Full power. Prairie Du Chen, Cessna 362, left downwind 11, departing off the downwind to the north. Prairie Du Chen. Well, the landing was a little rough. Slight wind changes, and I put in a little bit too much and then a little bit too little. I got to work on that, especially for the touch and goes. Just making sure we go over checklist here. Switches, cabin heat off. We're going full power for our climb. Full power for mix. Lights are good. Everything's good here. Fuel's looking good. Oil pressure and oil temp is good. Everything else is fantastic. There we go. Manila traffic, Cessna 362, 2 miles off the departure end of 12, making a right turn toward the west, 2000, climbing for 4005, Winona. 14 miles out, 9 minutes. We're doing good, we're chilling. Before landing, seat belts, fuel shutoff valve, mixture, carb heat, landing lights, and wing flaps. This guy's good, and we'll grab our mixture, carb heat, and landing lights when we get closer here.
Good guy.
Owatonna traffic, Cessna 362, 10 miles to the east, inbound for the 45, left downwind for 12, Owatonna. Owatonna traffic, Cessna 362, 6.5 miles to the east, inbound for the 45, left downwind for 12, Owatonna. Cool, landing lights on, carb heat's on, we're good there. Looking good. Mixture full rich. 2,200, want to make sure we keep enough distance between anything that might be tall here too. I have one thing at 1471, 1,500 feet, so I want to make sure we keep at least 500 feet from that. Owatonna traffic, Cessna 362, entering left downwind for runway 12, Owatonna. Owatonna traffic, Cessna 362, left base, runway 12, Owatonna. Owatonna traffic, Cessna 362, final runway 12, Owatonna. Oh yeah, plenty of wind, goodness gracious. And we're over the runway. We're coming to idle.